Today I will show you how I'm taking care of my cypress trees. It's November, so the seeds are ready and we can collect them. I'm using vine shears to cut the cones. Later I will take the seeds out. This one is still green and the seeds are not ready. Now you just have to open the cone and the seeds will fall. When the seeds are ready for collecting, the cones will crack and they will start to fall on the ground. The birds love to eat the seeds, so you have to collect them fast. You can see the seeds up close. Several days after collecting the seeds, it's time to prepare the trees for the winter. You have to do it before the snow starts to fall. I'm using an insect mesh to wrap the trees for the winter. The mesh will keep the shape of the tree when it starts snowing. I'm not wrapping the tree tight, it needs to have some space to breathe. I will tie the mesh using a cord on 2 tree spots. Now you can see how the trees are looking all wrapped up. They look like they just got out of the hospital. This is a very small tree, so I have tied it to a stick. This will help the tree to grow straight. And here is the first snow. You can see that the wrapped trees are staying straight. And this one is not wrapped with the mesh. You can see how the snow is bending its branches. Sometimes the whole tree may bend over if it's not wrapped. At the end of February or when it stops snowing, you can remove the mesh. When you remove it, the trees will be nicely shaped. When the trees enter a growth spurt, the ends of the leaves will become light green. This will happen in the spring between March and May. In this time you can trim them to shape. Some people do the trimming in the late winter. This is about 4 to 6 weeks before the spring thaw begins. I will use simple gardener shears. First I will trim the top to the final length, then I will shape the sides. If you can't eyeball the height, you can tie a leveling thread and use it to cut all trees on the same line. That is a very big tree. When you cut the top, you will also remove certain cells responsible for height growth, and the tree will no longer be able to grow in height but will continue to grow in width. Now I'm trimming the sides. It's not hard to do, you just have to trim the trees in a straight line. I love these trees very much. Tell me, what is your favorite plant? Now I will collect all branches and leaves that I cut and I will throw them away in my compost bin. That is how my trees look after the trimming. 2 weeks later you can repeat the process. You can trim only the leaves that are sticking out. It will be much easier than the previous time. In the middle of March you can plant the seeds which you have collected last year. My favorite way is by using toilet paper. Take one piece of toilet paper and place several seeds on top of it. Maybe I placed too much, you need 4 or 5 seeds only. Spray the piece with water and fold it in half. The toilet paper will keep the seeds in place and they won't emerge when you water them. Place the toilet paper and fill up the pot with soil. There is about 2 centimeters of soil above the paper. Now I will water them and put them in a sunny spot in my yard. Two, 3 weeks later you will see some of them starting to show up. Do you have a yard and what plants do you have there? And after several months they will look like this one. That was my way of caring for my trees. Tell me how you take care of yours. Thank you for watching, have a nice day and see you in my next video.